What's up, everybody? Alrighty, here we go. This is the first official cross stream going on in collaboration with the San Diego Pin and Patch Show happening on October 14th. I want to thank Erico and the entire team at Punch and Chewy for inviting me to come represent you guys and everyone at this event. As I feel I've done unofficially for a long time now, tried to bring the voice and bring the passion and bring the excitement and the fun and the articulation and the intelligence and the only place you can get up to the minute, which is relevant in the pin community, information, releases, codes, reveals, special, I mean, you name it, we got it here. So this is the only place you can get that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for joining me. I want to thank everybody for always being here. All my regulars, man. I'm seriously, I can't do this without the regulars. Y'all come and like, I go back and I watch y'all have your own little conversations when stuff's going on, and I'm like, wait, are they even paying attention to what I'm saying? But I don't care, because as I think about before we stream, every time we stream, it's about the pins. It's about the pins. Wearing the shifty, speaking of, I'm wearing the shifty Iron R2 D2, Iron Man R2 D2 mashup glitter variant here from Shifty. Which you know I love, he's my man. It's the entire album, sorry, we're just listening to this album. And now SD Pin and Patch Show has arrived in the scene, so I'm gonna officially throw the promo out there. If you are anywhere within the tri or quad state vicinity and you can drive within 10 to 12 hours to come to this show, I highly suggest you make it a point to do so. Aside from the pins and pints and the Nerd Pins barbecue, I can only say the momentum is swinging in the right direction towards the pin community's overall camaraderie, organization, execution, and deliverance upon its promise to make do with the travesty that has been other organizations' attempts to help the community. So this one, above all others, will probably be the crown jewel now, as everyone after this in this kind of series will be. Just expect that kind of tradition and excellence and overall qualm. I mean, really, that's the word I want to say. It's qualm, man. That's what we got. We got it. We got it. So if you want it, we got it. Toyota. Pin Pirate. Pin Plank Crew. Let's do it. I got great pins tonight from King Pins. Look, I'm going to tell you a great story about them. Lantern pins and some BB Create from the weekend that was. And also, while we're talking about San Diego, I wanted to give a little rundown as to what you can expect that day in a brief way. I'm not going to give you any kind of specific things, but I am going to tell you like a vague outline of what you can expect from coverage. From pretty much the moment I'll wake up that morning, or maybe even the night before, I will officially have taken over the account. I haven't taken over it yet. It's still in the control of those that run the show, and they're going to get my updates and give you guys what I deem necessary for you to know about following me here and knowing what's up there. And then upon the eve and day of, I will officially be running the account and giving you, from the moment I wake up to the moment I pretty much drive home to LA, my experience and what experience I hope everyone else is having while they're there with what I'm giving you, with what I'm going to stream. Okay? So in the morning, I'm hoping to show you who's gonna be coming in, talking to whoever's there in the lines. If there is a line, I hope there's a line, because the line's gonna come all right in at one time. And in the best organized ways possible, that gets their pins and all that they're promised with their RSVP, and everything is gonna be, I guarantee it. As that it's occurring, we're gonna walk the floor and see what's up. Then we're also gonna have some featured makers that I'm gonna highlight throughout the day. We're gonna talk to some local San Diego makers, get their take on the show, and see what the overall impact they're trying to make is. Because, you know, it's gotta be hard as an artist down in Southern California when LA is just right here, but maybe not, because I'm thinking you're just under the shade of the giant hustle bustle that you might be doing something that much greater than it. So that's kind of where I'm gonna go into this theme of this, is that are the silent giant killer down there in San Diego? Same with San Francisco, because, you know, we're getting a lot of Californian makers, and I got to thinking about how many California makers can there be out there. I mean, there could be thousands, and we're only getting to scratch the surface of it. You know what I mean? I think we're having 45 or 45-ish makers. I mean, that's just an ungodly amount. So it's gonna be awesome. It's going to be a truly momentous event, and I can't wait to be there. Shout out to Data Crew also on the shirt. Just want to recognize I got the Droid on ya going on. You know, you feel me? Oh yeah. Don't everybody like the taste of Rancor piss? Yeah, we got some good Star Wars pins. We got some really great Star Wars pins tonight. Just to finish up, there's also going to be a trading post, and as I mentioned before, but it's official. There's going to be a pin trading post booth, and just telling you now, that pin trading post booth will not be open the entire time, and I'm going to tell you why. What I really would hate to have happen is for people to come in and immediately go to trading instead of walking the floor. And I don't know what the floor personally setup is going to be yet. I haven't gotten in that dialogue, but once we get there, then I'll know where they're going to put the pin trading post, but where I think it probably should go on the floor in relation to where all the makers are, in order to deviate the flow to the end, to the trading is at the end of a tour of all the makers. And it's hard to develop a flow, especially with that many people, because some people linger and want to have conversation, and it's hard. It's always hard. So, you know, start your flow in a different part of the place. Don't start at the very front first table. Make it a point to walk straight to your favorite maker, maybe, or maybe walk to a maker you've wanted to meet and wanted to get something from immediately that you know it's hot and you want. As we approach, we're going to see all the pin releases that are going to be at the show. I think we're going to get some teasers, so I'm looking forward to showing you those first as well, if I'm able to get my hands on those, which I think we're going to try and work on. But then but the trading post will only be open for limited hours, and those limited hours are to be determined, but I'm thinking something like 1:30-ish to like 4:30-ish, because it can't be open the whole time, and it shouldn't be open at the beginning, and it shouldn't be open at the end, because I want the beginning and the end to be the special periods that they should be, for the building up, and then the party during, and then the winding down, as it should be. Because it is a 21 and up event. I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but it is a 21 and up event, and unfortunately the kids cannot come, even though it's all about the kids, which is very unfortunate. Pins are quintessentially children. I mean, really, there are babies that we want to see grow up and be on everyone's radar, and everyone wants to have our babies, essentially, right? So anyway. And then last but not least, I'll be having a wrap-up segment that I want to do at the end, and I'm hopefully talking to a lot of different makers at the end and having the exclusive afters with everybody from the show right here on the Pen Pirate Stream channel and on the San Diego Pen and Patch Show channel on Instagram as well. I think, and I haven't confirmed this yet, I think I'm going to also create a Twitch account, and we're going to Twitch as well. So there we go. Next year will be all ages. See, so the thing about being in California for an event like this is we want to make it so that you're going to be in California for an event like this, a la other things that people make the Mecca to California for, like Disneyland and Harry Potter World and Comic-Con and Laker games and Dodger games and Olympics. Yeah, Pin Show, the San Diego Pin and Patch Show. In its second year will be bigger and better, as will Pins and Pints in its second go-around, as will every other thing that is done in this community's organizational prowess, with its organizational prowess. So there we go. That is that. Let's get us some pins. I'm snapping tonight because I'm feeling musical, honestly. I'm feeling good. So what do we want to look at first? Let's look at these lantern pins. So the cool thing about lantern pins is that I originally found them and I really loved this daisy pin that they do. And it was just a daisy in the form of Minnie ears, or Mickey ears, whatever you have it. But it was really, dare I say, cute, and I just really wanted it. I didn't want it for myself, I wanted it for someone else, but, you know, isn't that what pins are about? But I was sure to, when we were talking about stuff, she knew that I really enjoy Star Wars. And we actually were going to do these pins last week, but we had a conflict, so here they are this week. And how happy we are to have them here now with us. Gotta love these A backing cards. They're very sturdy. They got nice card stock here. It's nothing any more than that though, and it doesn't need to be if you're having a set that's similar to this. I think there's a dark side love too variant of this, which I bet would be sick. I'd like to see that too. But then the I Rebel is just great. It's unfortunate because mine's got a little smudge on it, I think, that I didn't wipe off, so there it is. But it's a beautiful pen. Or maybe I can't wipe that. Anyway, it's the problem with some of these badges sometimes is that they get a texture to them and something sticks to them and then it's there. You know what I mean? But hey, as long as it reads what it says, that's all it needs to be. These are great for the bags, you know? I really like them. They're sturdy, they're durable. You know, they're really well-made pens. Double posted. Got the texture on the letters, you can feel it. And the force is with me. Oops. Sometimes pins just speak for themselves though, you know? And they literally do. I kind of like that these are on this one side here. I think that's kind of dope. Because, you know, like you can put this pin any kind of way. You know? So, I believe all these are still available, but I think that they might be limited. I don't know how many are left, honestly. Maybe Lantern can fill us in on that. Alright, I need to finally get a fucking easel or something. Shit's pissing me off. All these little production issues that you guys, you know. Glitter variants for holiday time, says Lantern Pins. That's exciting as I do the fingers. Met Syndicate would be dying with this soundtrack. Why is that? Does he hate Red Hot Chili Peppers or does he love them? I don't understand what that means. Alright, once again, Eminem do it again. You know, Eminem deliver. M Squared, the tag team of BB Create. They did a La La Land pin in this vein and decided that they needed to do a Han and Leia. And so they did it. And how tremendous is it? Look at this cutout. Look at the cutouts, you guys. You know how strong this foot cutout is right here? Look at that foot cutout right there. Look at all that cutout right there. Look at that. Oh my God, it's sexy. I love this pin. 68 of 100. But, you know, you gotta appreciate the fine detail in this hard enamel pen. Because it's really hard to get that detail in the hair of theirs, and man did they. Look at that. Really smashed it. Belt, side, love it. It's so good, I love it. Had to have it. Then we got this Rebellions Are Built on Hope, which is actually glow in the dark. And it's got this little quote on it. This is a rebellion, isn't it? I rebel. So, see how this was meant to be on the same stream with your pens, lantern pens? Everything works out for a reason. I love both of yours together. How great are they going to be for Last Jedi for me? Oh, I'm so excited. We should have a pin viewing party and I'll go see it on the same day at the same time and then talk about it afterwards. Or stream, or we can stream about it afterwards or something. Not sure when these will drop. This is a show exclusive now. This is why you need to come out to these shows. This is what I mean. It's worth it. Look, stop wasting your money going out to the bars. Stop wasting your money on bullshit. Save up for a trip to come to a California pin show and save your money for a fun weekend in California and come to a pin show and meet everybody and hang out with everybody and talk pins and get something that matters that you're gonna love for a long time. You know what I mean? It makes some relationships. And then we got this. This is our collector's badge. This is number 4 in the series and it's glow in the dark variant. These are very limited, and these actually are going to be dropped gratis in all orders over $25 at BB Create. So if you order over $25 worth of merchandise, they're going to drop you one of these special club, BB Create Club pins, which is, this is like by far the sexiest so far. And it glows in the motherfucking dark, you guys. Like, seriously. Totally glows in the dark. And I don't have the light good enough to get it. I really don't. That sucks. I need to get one of those UV lights, you guys. I need to create one of those Patreon accounts and have people buy me the things I need for my stream. So anyway, when the light comes back, we'll get a better look at these one more time. And actually, that's pretty good. I can't say enough about this Han and Leia though. I really, really like it a lot. It's different. I like it. Shut up, Miguel. Shut up, dude. I'm just kidding, bro. Really. It's just a matter of lethargy. It's like the last thing I've been able to like think about doing is getting this light, because I don't do that many glow in the dark features, but I gotta be ready. I gotta be ready, I guess. You know, I gotta be prepped. I'm not prepped. That's why I'm a pirate, yo. I make do with what I got, man. You know, but I'm not the plundering pirate, man. You know, I'm the happy pirate. I'm the happy pirate. So, funny thing about Kingpins. Originally, I had seen a pin of theirs that they made of Ricky Henderson sliding into a base that I really liked. And then I saw it again through Nerdpin's story one time when he was visiting San Francisco at a show. And it was a show that Kingpins was at. And through that stream that I saw, I wrote Joe and asked him about said maker, Kingpins. And then Kingpins just hits me up and we start talking, and we've been talking ever since then. This was, what, back in late July? I can't remember now. Anyway, maybe before that even. But the funny thing is that we got to talking and we got to sharing stories and talking about pins and different pins that are out there. And it's just funny how people come together when they're meant to come together. You know what I mean? And things happen for reasons when they're supposed to happen for reasons. And it's just kind of funny we came together the way we did, because he's been following the stream ever since, really, and I think kind of discreetly, which I've not really known how avid of a streamer you were, Kingpins, but now I know, and I very much appreciate your silent viewership until, I guess maybe you haven't been so silent, you just don't watch live, right, because you have other obligations before this, but I'm hoping you're in the chat room right now. I think you are, because you're a stand-up gentleman, and I really appreciate the wood cutout that your other company, Kalia, did for me, as well as the pins, which I showed, which I'm going to show in depth more next week. Yeah, Kingpins has all kind of pins I want too, man. I know, Kilgore. I know, dude. But during this time, you've heard me talk about how there aren't enough Boba Fett, Jango pins, Slave 1 pins. Where's my fucking Slave 1 pins, man? Thank you, Data Crew. Thank you, Data Crew. Thank you, Evergood Merch. Thank you, Shifty. Tattoo Dave. Thank you guys for making Boba Fett pins. Who am I missing? I can't see him because I'm kind of blind, but y'all know. Anyway. Deadly and silent, yeah. You know what? Those who are quiet will always cause riots. That's just something I heard once on someone's album once, a long time ago when I was a child. That's lasted with me ever since. But Kingpin's heard me, and boy did he hear me loud and clear. And since he's been watching the stream, he's been taking notes, ladies and gentlemen. Has this man. This man's been taking notes from the Pin Pirate. And boy, if I don't appreciate that as someone who wants to be a teacher, and feels he is a teacher in his own way. I do feel like I'm a teacher. I've been teaching my whole life. More especially when I got out here, teaching everybody how to be. Seems like I'm the only one who really knows how to be, but not anymore. Thank God. Love you guys. You know who I'm talking to. Thank God I found y'all. Seriously. Seriously. So, Dino, man, look, all I can say is these are going for Star Wars Pins of the Year. And look, there's been some amazing Star Wars pins this year, yo. There have been some amazing Star Wars pins this year. But these pins, man. No! No! Did y'all just break Hugh Hefner dying on my stream? Really? Did we just break Hugh Hefner dying on my stream? Okay, we gotta break from the pins for 1 second. Let's talk about Hef for 1 second. So, I've been to the mansion one time. Been to the mansion one time. And I was literally inside the mansion for all of 21, 22 minutes. Literally, like 20-ish minutes. I was inside of the mansion. Like from from out of the car in the house to back in the car and out of the driveway, okay? In those 20 minutes, you realize what's going on behind the curtain of all this. All this. And I was young. I was 24. Anybody else who may have been knows that there's an entrance that leads directly into the game room from when you walk into the house. And that's exactly where we went. I'm not going to tell you who I was with, but I will tell you who I smoked with in 20 minutes. Hugh Hefner, John Lovitz, Pauly Shore, David Spade, and Chris Robbins. There were no females, and the dude I was with was the one bringing the shit. Literally went inside, we already had the blunt rolled, sparked it up, traded it up with Chris. That was it, smoked it, out the door. But the whole time, I got to sit directly next to the man. And I can tell you that his stoicism and his calm is something I'll never forget. Never forget. And it is something that has lasted on me. How to be around people who are something more to others, but are just like all the others that think that they're something more. And that's the humility in those individuals that I feel like I possess as well. And that's why Hugh Hefner is the man, because of his humility. So fucking what? It's titties and vagina and ass. It's more about how he fucked the system than anything else. And that's what we're trying to do also. So, love you, Hugh. That's great. It was the quickest thing of my life, and I was the driver, so that's why. It was the quickest thing. I'll tell you on another personal stream who it was and what it was, so. Where you can stop everyone. So look at these A++ backing cards. Look at these A++ers. First of all, the backing cards are beautiful. It's got his whole collection on the back. Collect them all. Look at this. I got number 3 of 100 of Vader's. Look at this. All of his stuff. Some of the elements of the next pin. Look at this. It's a preview of the next fucking pin. I love it. The dude is so far ahead. It's not even... I mean, he ain't playing, you guys. You better watch out. Look at this. This is like just the most ridiculously large pin. Double posted. Probably could have been triple. I would have loved to seen a back stamp, you know it. But look at the shine in that. And it's got this weirdest blue that looks purple. It's like a purple blue. It's crazy. It's beautiful. I love it. Oh my God, I'm so happy with this. Really. Beautiful hard enamel, so hard to take a photo of. The photos I post after this will not do it justice. I apologize ahead of time for the photos that will not do these pins justice in the slightest after I post them. I'm sorry, Dino. These pins are way more beautiful than you can ever photograph, my friend. Love this Django. You know, same backer. I got number 3 as well of Django. Pretty awesome. I'm gonna do these up close in a sec, but I just want to do the whole cards. You know what I mean? Look at these things, all of them. A fearsome interplanetary bounty hunter ship head. 3 as well. This is the see, and they're all numbered. They're all the same number 3. I love that. You know I like that as well as a collector. For my collectors out there who want all the same numbers in a set, this makes this set that much more valuable in my mind. So there we go. But it's not about value, it's about my collecting of it. Look at the detail. Look at all the line detail, the splattering on the helmet, I mean, I can't even get you that. This is hard as fuck for me to capture. Do you see this? Here? Let's move up a little bit. Same thing. Boom. I mean, I know it's just different color work, but it's beautiful. It's beautifully different color work. And you can almost get a gold shimmer in this. When I took some pictures, it almost had like this golden shimmer, and it's all silver. You know? They're great. They're great. I can't say enough good about these pens. I love them. So, keep going, Dino. Go, Dino, go. Go, Dino, go. And y'all get them, because they're going to go. They got the captain's approval. They're gone. 60 seconds, gone. There it is. Details on details. So I'm going to use that as a great segue into the t-shirt pre-sale. So I don't know if you can see it back there, but it's back there. You didn't really notice it last night, which is fine, because it wasn't really showing up in the stream. But if you can or cannot see this, this is it on black. Alright? It is essentially the mashup design of my logo and the Midnight Society's, but just the color work from it on my logo, which it was fantastic of them to allow me to have and use in this manner. I totally appreciate it. And it's gonna come in two different versions if you want a black or a white. And the way it's gonna work is, if you want to be one of who basically the first 5 people to order will get the shirt for 19 bucks plus shipping, which is like 3. So 19 plus 3. Okay? And then so on and so forth. So the first 5 is 19, the second 5 is 20, the third 5 is 21, and so on and so forth till we reach 28. And that's going to be the standard retail price of the shirt after that. All right? So if you want the pre-order, you're going to have to DM me at the Pen Pirate. And the way it's going to, I don't have a shop set up. We're not doing a shop system on this. This is still strictly you and me and PayPal and Venmo only. All right? So you're going to trust me and I'm going to trust you, and that's how it's going to work, because that's the way the Pen Pirate operates, on trust. Alright? But I'm going to leave the pre-order open for probably about a week. So you have probably about a week, maybe a little longer, before I put these puppies to press, and that's it. And this is it. This is the only run of this fucking shirt ever. So if you want a Pen Pirate shirt, you better hit me up. That's it. Because there will never be another Pen Pirate shirt. Ever. This is it. I'm serious. I'm not making another Pen Pirate of this logo shirt ever again. So this is it. Alright? There's my sales pitch. Because really, I'm doing this for y'all. You wanted a pen, but I can't make that happen until I sell some fucking t-shirts. So that's what's happening. Alright, so that's how it works. Look for more updates on the San Diego Pen and Patch Show's official account on Instagram. I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't jump over and follow them, you're going to miss some shit, because I'm not going to put everything on the Pen Pirate stream. I have to make it so that it's attractive for everybody to follow that too, because we have to build each show's page to make it so people will travel from far and wide and visit. I want it to be something that's on the map. I want to have Rolling Death Maui want to come out and do a fucking show in Los Angeles. Y'all need to help me make that happen. Let's do it. Peace, love, and yarg. I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow, 8 o'clock. And yes, check out the Facebook page as well. I'm not taking any orders on the comments. I'm sorry, you guys. I can't do that. That would be too insane for me. If you really want a shirt, you will DM me And we'll set it up that way. We're all on Instagram. Let's be big boys and girls and talk like big boys and girls on DM. All right? I love y'all. I'm stern but caring. I love you. Good night.